Today is 4/15/2015 at 3:54 p.m. And I'm going to do my push-ups now. I'm going to tell you some interesting things about Dana White, the UFC president, and Joe Rogan, the commentator on UFC, and I'll tell you some interesting things I found out about them that I didn't know after doing my push-ups. I do that extra one. That extra one, I don't count it though. Some interesting things about Joe Rogan and President of the UFC, Dana White, are before Dana White was UFC president, he was the manager of Tito Ortiz and the manager of Chuck Liddell, or Liddell, however you want to pronounce it. But he was the manager of those two UFC fighters. And he's got some bad feelings towards them, and also last year of Dana White, he's a gambler. He likes to go to Vegas in Nevada, and he's a blackjack player and probably gambles other games. But last year he won. He was up to $2 million in winnings in 2014. The first 2 months, January, February, he was up to over $2 million in winnings. And he got banned from one casino because they didn't like him winning. Casinos frown, man, on big winners. And so you don't go to that one no more. There's plenty of other casinos. But Dana White used to say that when he was manager for Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell, he used to beat the shit out of Tito Ortiz. Dana White is 5'11" and 210 pounds, but all three of them believe in keeping in shape, and so does Joe Rogan, man. Shit, he's in great shape. Joe Rogan, the commentary guy, he started taking karate when he was a kid, and then he started taking judo when he was 20, and Joe Rogan holds a couple black belts in 2 different styles of the Gracie style and Jiu-Jitsu and Taekwondo, plus we say a blue belt in Judo. And Joe Rogan was a four-time karate champion too. He was a 4-time karate champion. It's Joe Rogan. Plus, Joe Rogan was a commentator on Fear Factor, of course, and the commentator on UFC. So all those guys are highly trained in martial arts. Joe Rogan, Dana White, and Tito Ortiz, and Chuck Liddell. All those guys are all trained in martial arts, highly trained, and also in good shape. But I was surprised to see that UFC President Dana White has on his on a profile that the UFC only makes like $300 million a year. $300 million a year. I thought he made a lot more than that. Just for the fact that he made over $2 million in blackjack alone last year in January and February. You know, you have to have a lot of money unless you're really lucky or you have a really great system for, say, blackjack, which Dana White plays. Plus he plays other games probably. And but I was kind of surprised. $3 million when you can make 300,000 a year on UFC when he can make $2 million in 2 months at the blackjack or casinos. I mean, what's he wasting his time on UFC for? I mean, I love the sport. He probably does too. But that's the scoop. Before Dana White became president of the UFC, he was the manager of Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell. That was surprising. But Dana White is now president of, and has been president since 2001. Dana White took over, well actually a company took over the UFC and put Dana White in charge as the president of the UFC. So Dana White himself didn't buy the UFC. He was put in charge as president of the UFC, which is, you know, kind of like an owner, but he's president, and he owns, I think it was 7%. He owns 7% of it. 7% of the UFC, but he's president of the UFC. Another company bought it and made him president. So, but he initiated everything. Dana White initiated everything, so he's a businessman. But he was so pissed off at Tito Ortiz back before he was president of the UFC that he scheduled a bout between Dana White and Tito Ortiz, and like a three round match, and Tito Ortiz backed out. He didn't show up for the weigh-in, so Tito Ortiz backed out from Dana White as Dana White's challenge. I couldn't believe that. Jeez. And I couldn't believe Dana White saying he kicked the shit out of Tito Ortiz all the time. Jeez, man, I like to see Dana White get in the ring, man. But now he's got some kind of ear disturbance. Some kind of ear disturbance in his inner ear. So, but he's getting that taken care of. But I'm surprised he probably won't get in the ring now. I don't know. If you guys watch this, if any of you guys watch this, I want to see it. I want to see the Dana White. I want to see the Dana White Tito Ortiz fight. I want to see it. I want to see Dana White in action, man. I guess he's pretty good. You know he preaches. He does. He practices. You know he preaches. He practices. Dana White. And Dana White I said, 210 pounds, 5'11". And I think Ortiz is a little bigger, but a little taller, but less weight. I thought I'm in better shape, but I don't know. I'd like to see that too. Dana White and Ortiz championship. He can give himself some money if he wins. Dana White can give himself some money. That'd be great. That'd get a lot more fans in there, I think. That's it. Today is 4/15/2015.